At this time, I'd like to welcome back to the stage, recently retired, I'll say it again, congratulate Colonel Kirk Spangenberg to close out the evening, shake hands with our distinguished speakers, and remind you that there will be a President's Social following this upstairs. But don't go yet, because you can't go without the President. Kirk Spangenberg.
All right, that was really good. Sponsors. How about for the sponsors? So I went kind of fast this morning, and I think maybe y'all understood why I wanted to give a little bit more time to just sit and chat with the Deputy Commandant for Installations and Logistics. So I skipped a lot of the traditional opening comments, but I wanted to kind of come back to some of the things. But before I do, how was it today? Was it good? Yeah. All right. So talk to me just real quick. Just you can just shout it out. What were some of your key takeaways? Anybody? I won't ask you what your favorite panel was, because some of y'all are still in here and that might be embarrassing. But give me inspiration and motivation. That was from the DC this morning. That's right. What did you say? Amateurs talk motivation, and professionals talk inspiration. Right? What else?
I think the fireside chat with you, General, the other ones were better than having a keynote address, which I've seen in a lot of conferences. That was great.
Awesome. Yeah, so like the fireside chat. So we gave him that option. He took it, and it was fun. Plus, I got to do it, and it was a lot of fun for me too. So, well, it could have been. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, really good audience interaction on that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have to follow up on that, because I'm sitting here and I'm listening to the panel, and each one of these gentlemen and ladies are experts in their particular area. But as it relates to the audience, it could be a hit or a miss, right? Where if you have more of an exchange between fireside and the audience, you're going to get a much broader range of discussion, and it applies more to the audience and what they're concerned about.
That's good. I think I saw a hand up over here. Then I'll wrap up. Yes, sir.
I've got a useful definition of innovation. Something new that creates value, that carries risk.
Fair enough. That was Tristan, right? Awesome. All right. So I was told that I had to step out earlier, and Tom Keating said I was a handsome and powerful man. I just wanted to confirm the accuracy of your, thank you, Tom, for, yes, that is in fact a true statement. But so I did want to just how many of you, just real quick, before you heard about this event and signed up to come here, how many of you had never heard of AMCL before? A fair amount. All right. How many of you kind of knew about us before, though? So it's I was about a half and half. So welcome to the Global Expeditionary Logistics Symposium, and welcome to the Association of Marine Corps Logisticians. So we are, in fact, the premier professional organization of the Marine Corps logistics, supply chain, industrial-based community. And we're about, we're 8 years old now, I think, Rob? That's about right. So we're coming along. And we are about developing our profession. We're about developing our members, making sure that as a logistics enterprise, really, and really a Marine Corps enterprise, that we remain best in class. And what it all comes down to is really making sure that we can win on the battlefield. That's really what it's all about, is winning on the battlefield. And so we are about enabling that, sharing of best practices, and encouraging and enabling innovation. We're about building communities and networks. We're about recognizing excellence. And the best part is you don't even have to be a Marine, and you don't even have to be a logistician to join, right? There's no rank requirement. There's no service requirement. It's just anyone who gives a hoot, to use a polite word, who really cares about projecting and sustaining combat power, then you're in, right? You're in, and you should join. If you haven't joined yet, you're late. So we'll scan we don't have a QR code, sorry about that. But so you can go MarineCorpsLogistics.org and get out there and join. So, but why would you do that? Well, one of the reasons is you come to some of these events and others, and you can get much closer to having a seat at the table for helping to shape the future of Marine Corps logistics. or joint and multinational logistics. So you can come and be a part of this. You can network with the best minds in the field. You can get professional growth, professional development, get access to mentors, get recognized, or be a part of recognizing others, be a part of mentoring others, all right? Be a part of this community that's driving innovation and helping to keep our warfighters ready. So stop by, talk to one of us. We got Rob Cranston here as part of the executive committee. We got Dr. Joshua Gregory. We've got, who else am I mentioning? Greg Lewis. We've got, you got me, and you got a few others here that are part of this. So I would encourage you to come talk to us and figure out how you can be involved. Because this organization is about to grow. We're going to grow. We're going to do more, right? So this is a great event, but it's not going to be the only thing that we're doing, right? And so we're about to get more into your communities, more at your bases. We would love some of y'all's help and your colleagues' help in establishing local chapters and functional divisions, things, all of those things. So how many of you like to run events? You just got a set of orders to AMSL, right? I mean, that's what I'm saying. You can come be a part of it. Come say, how can I plug in? Come talk to us about how you can, because some of it, I mean, our community, I'm just going to be honest with you, we're not a lot of joiners. You know, the people who care the most are probably the ones who have the hardest jobs already, because that's where they found themselves. They work themselves to the hardest job, and they're out there killing it, which means they may not have a lot of extra time, and that's okay. But you want something done, you give it to a busy person. So come talk to us, right? Because it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting next couple of years. Brandon Smart, MC extraordinaire, also great part of our organization. And I just lost my notes. That's why we go analog. But yeah, I was like, I hit my thing there, and it's all good though. But if you, in all seriousness, if you are interested in that, we've got lots of things to do. If you're interested in starting local chapters, if you're interested in planning events, if you're passionate, who's passionate about professional development? Yeah, we got room for you to help us do some more of that. Passionate about mentorship, all these things. Like, this is where that happens, and you need to be a part of it. And you also need to go back to your units and shame your colleagues who didn't come, right? It's because they should be here. And I know it's a current environment right now for all the right reasons. We're uber focused on not being wasteful, and we're very sensitive to travel that might be perceived in some circles as non-mission essential. So, and all for the right reasons, and I understand all that. And that's going to kind of settle out over time, I think, as we get our arms around it. But let folks know that this is the place to be, right? And also, how many of y'all got to interface with some of our exhibitors out there? Yeah? If you haven't yet, you need to. Go talk to them. There's some really neat stuff out there. And I encourage you to go have those conversations with our industry partners. Go walk the tables, go see some of their goods. Some of them have some really good swag too. I need to get some of that. Bags, there's always bags. I love the bags. Stop by, get a koozie from AMCL, all good stuff. And I'm now getting the hook, I think, because I've rambled too long. The next thing on the agenda, probably the most important one of the day, right? Because it involves alcohol. And so I encourage you to do the favorite thing to say, join me at the bar, right? So upstairs, so you walk right out there, go up the stairs, and thank you all. Do I need to say anything else? Am I guys, are we good? We're all good. So, ladies and gentlemen, the bar is open.